Little Bits is a charitable nonprofit organization that offers recreational riding with therapeutic benefits to adults and children with disabilities. Therapeutic riding has many benefits, and it's done in a different way than normal riding, obviously, because our riders need assistance. So there's often a leader and 1 or 2 sidewalkers that assist the riders when they do their riding. They often need assistance getting on the horse and sometimes, getting the horse to cooperate. It helps in a number of areas, therapeutic riding. It's very good, obviously, physically for the riders. It's good for coordination, core strength, balance, motor skills, and planning those motor skills. It's good as far as cognitive development because you have to follow instructions and do things in a certain order. It's great for communication skills, verbal and listening skills, communicating with the horse, the volunteers, instructors. It's great for building self-esteem and self-confidence, and it's really a social activity because of the number of people around.
Good. Some of the criteria that we look for in a therapy horse is patience and willingness to work with us and with the riders. Some of the special things that we have to do with the horses is make sure that they're used to having a leader with them at all times, or most of the time, and also having them used to having sidewalkers with them. We also have some riders that can be very vocal, so we want to make sure that the horses will tolerate any noise that the riders do.
We've been coming to Little Bits for 2 years now. This is the beginning of our 3rd year, and Gabriel loves it. It's the highlight of his week. Gabriel has cerebral palsy, and so that means he has mild to moderate gross motor delay, fine motor delay. His balance isn't all that great because he has low core muscle tone, and he has a speech delay. And we have just found that it's been very good for his balance and for his speech, actually. I think it's an excellent program. I'm really impressed with how Jo instructs the kids. She has them raising their hands above their heads as they're riding. She has them turning around in their saddle to point to objects that are on the arena walls, and it gets them very comfortable balancing on a horse and becoming familiar with the movement of the horse. I just think it's beneficial in so many ways, and it depends to a certain extent on what the disability of the child is, but it's definitely been wonderful for Gabriel.
I think both the rider and the horse benefit because they're each teaching each other something else. The riders get to go out and they're on a par with everybody else when they're on the back of a horse. They might have a wheelchair, but up on the back of a horse you don't know. And the horses give of themselves, and a lot of them tend to know that there's something special about the rider that they have.
Good girl.
We've had some riders that have come along that have been a little apprehensive about getting on a horse, and then once we get them on, their smile just lights up the whole arena because they're finally on the back of a horse and they realize how much fun it is. And when you have a rider that maybe not physically capable in walking, they can get on the horse, and as I said before, they're on par with everybody else.
There's not a lot of activities that some people with certain disabilities can partake in. So Little Bits is really an opportunity to be out in the community and to do something that's really fun and has lots of benefits.